I look so pale. Hold on, one more. One more down. Sure, we'll go with that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Dip, we're coming this way. Welcome to the stream. Digby Pemberton sounds like a bougie, fancy, made-up name. And I love it. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. Kubi, always a pleasure. Waffles, we are making waffles. And Squishy, welcome. Feel like it's been a hot minute. We're making waffles. Today's probably going to be a shorter stream because if you've seen any of my TikToks about, like, my lips, I went to the doctor yesterday and there's been, like, gross shit around my lips. And then she prescribed me a medication and she's like, hey, this shit's gonna make you nauseous. And wow, look at me. I'm nauseous, but I need to eat something. And remember last stream how I said I randomly remembered I have a waffle maker? Well, I have a waffle maker, and that's the perfect excuse to make waffles, so... Haven't been here in a while. Well, glad to have you back as always, but I understand you're busy with other things, and that is fair. Is that Fry Cook? Hi from Australia. Oh, hello. And hello, Phil. Welcome back to the stream, as always. Glad to have you here. We're making waffles. It's so goddamn simple. Recipe, you mix all of these ingredients together, you put it in the waffle iron. Now, I used the waffle iron for the first time on Saturday? Cause I literally took it out of the box, on Saturday, because I completely forgot I had a waffle maker. I remember I won this at, a silent auction, and when I say I won it, I think one of my other family members won it for me. Because they're like, do you want a waffle maker? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I would love a waffle maker. And now I have a waffle maker. I can assure you that I got this 2 years ago at least. Maybe 3 or 4. But I have not used this waffle iron ever besides, again, Saturday. Which is when I used it for the first time. And I fucked it up a little bit. So there's I don't know if you can see... But there's some burnt on stuff on there already. Because I was not only making waffles. Me and my boyfriend were making chicken and waffles. And I had chicken and waffles on Saturday. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll have waffles again today. But also, hold on, I'm trying to plug in the fucking... The cord is so short, I don't have good outlets in my home. Look at it. The fucking waffle maker cord. Going down to the waffle maker. It's there's nothing there, but let me close this because I want to heat it up. Actually, I don't think, oh god. I don't think I want to heat it up actually yet. It's been a day, guys. It's been a hot minute. Alright, so what I was gonna say was I shouldn't heat the pan up, and when I say the pan, I mean the waffle maker. I shouldn't heat the waffle maker up yet, because that's how I burnt it last time, because I put the oil spray on it, and I was making chicken and waffles, so I was like, oh shit, my chicken's done, let me go grab that quick, and, took the chicken out, and then the pan spray was burned to the waffle iron, so... It just adds a little bit of extra flavor, a little bit of extra crunch. Anyway, I randomly found a recipe online. I'm subscribed to this, food, app. It's called Yummy. This isn't sponsored at all, but, I very much enjoy the app. I think for, I want to say, $40 a year you can use their app. Which sounds like a lot, but I've bought cookbooks that are more than $40, so for an entire internet access of recipes, and it gives you, a little thing in the app that's hey, we'll combine all of your recipes together and give you a grocery list, and then you can just cross-check it with your own grocery list, and I'm like, that's neat. Too bad I never used that feature, because I don't cook for myself. But we're gonna do that today, and when I say cook, I mean bake, because waffles. Step 1, this is all in cups. Can you hear Mason screaming in the background? Meow. The child. From the When We Were Young Fest? Did you go? That sounds so fun! What are you staring at? He's so intensely focused on something by the fridge. Also, hello, hiker biker horse. Waffles are dank? Hell yeah. You do hear that? Good. I always need to know if you guys can hear him, because sometimes he just screams for no reason, and that's valid. But also, I'm trying to do things. Again, cup measurements. Do I have those? I do, but barely. Also need the tablespoons. I got home, early today. I got home at, 4:30. Which is weird, because I technically don't get off of work on Tuesdays until 4. Which means I got out early, because I got out at, 3:30, so I could make it home at 4:30, because it takes me an hour. Okay, 1 cup of flour. Look at that. Beautiful. I have a bowl here. I guess you could look at that. I don't know how entertaining me putting ingredients in a bowl is gonna be, but you get to watch it anyway. 1 cup of flour. I cut this recipe in half because it said it served 6. And I feel like none of the serving sizes on the recipes on that website are correct. So I'm just living my own life. Need 1/3 a cup of sugar. I bought more sugar, do not fear. I haven't put it away though, because again, I got home early, I did not prepare anything. I did one thing. What did I do? Oh yeah, I cleaned out the waffle iron more. Because it was so much worse than what I showed you. And it's hard to see because oh god. It's hard to see because the pan is dark and the grease, the burnt on grease is also dark. So you can't really see how gross it is, but let me assure you, it was disgusting. Now it's sanitary. I'm not clean, I'm sanitary is what I've been saying lately. Where, no, my house is not spotless, but I mean, I would still eat here, which is my hope considering I live here. Alright, 1/3 cup of sugar. I need 2 teaspoons of bee powder? Bee powder. Bee powder. 2 teaspoons. Okay, yoink. I was gonna use my Works waffle recipe because, as well as being a bakery, we're also kind of combined with a diner. So we make waffles, and I looked at our waffle recipe at work, and literally there's no flour in it. It's only our sourdough starter and a shit ton of raw sugar. I understand how it works, but I'm not taking home I'm not making and or stealing sourdough starter from work. It's just not happening. Did I do my dishes? Look at that! There's 2 forks in there, I'm not gonna lie, but have I ever met a fan in real life? No, because honestly, as much as fun as that sounds, it honestly sounds a little terrifying for me. I feel like it would be a good time regardless, but I hate talking to people. And I can just, anytime anyone approaches me randomly on the street, specifically, I live in Chicago, so anytime anyone randomly, walks up to me on the street, I'm already immediately on high alert, so if not, I have my headphones in, I'm not even making eye contact, I'm not listening to what they're saying, I continue walking. So I feel like I could be very much perceived as an asshole when in fact, I am scared. But I think it would be fun. Alright, I also need 3/4 a cup of milk. And melted butter. I should start melting the butter now before I get to the bottom of the list and I'm like, hey, I need melted butter. But look at me. I got butter right here. Not a scared asshole? No, because I don't know, I'm trying to figure out a joke here about something about puckering up. But I got nothing, I'm so sorry. Also, hello, Ninja Knight 31, welcome to the stream. Well, yeah, you guys will see me when you join my cult. We're gonna go to the middle of the woods and have a large bonfire. That seems like culty activities. Not gonna lie, as much as I talk about cults, I do not know a whole lot about cults. That's what you say when you're a cult leader. You don't want people to know about your tips and tricks about isolating them from their friends and family members and preying on emotionally vulnerable people. Hey, just a random question. How many of you guys are emotionally vulnerable right now? Where are there woods in Chicago? There's a graveyard near my house. Honestly, that is the only nature I have. So, I think we're gonna have to leave Chicago, which honestly, I am not sad to do. As much as I love it here, I very much miss nature. It's a sad time that I can't just, like, frolic in a field. Also, speaking of graveyards, I learned the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery. A cemetery is connected to a church. A graveyard is not. It is a standalone. You're welcome. What? What do you want? Are you screaming at me because my butter's melted? Because I got on a rant about cults? I'm not surprised. This happens often. Alright, half a cup of melted butter. I have not a half a cup. I have anyway, half cup melted butter. Did I melt enough butter? I technically did not, but we're not gonna say anything and y'all are gonna keep your mouths shut because this is for my own personal consumption. Which one of you is gonna stop me from enjoying these delicious waffles? None of you, because again, I've never met any of you, and we won't until I start making waffles for morning breakfast for our cult. Because as much as I am a cult leader, I still love baking, so just give me 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'll expect you on over, like, just make sure you, pick my number on the door, let yourself in. What else do I need? 3/4 a cup of milk. Do I have a 3/4 measuring cup? I feel like I might, but I am also very much too lazy to look for it. So that is for another time. What are you doing? Oh, there's like a flopping noise happening, and Mason has this like robotic fish that he just likes to fling around. So if you hear a thumping, it's this bitch. This is motorized, and it has, like, batteries in it. So it's supposed to flop around like a fish, and I got it from Mason because it was, like, one of the #1 cat toys, like, in the United States for a while. Or if not, I don't know. It was, like, the #1 top seller on Chewy or something. And my mom actually got it for him for a Christmas present because Mason is her grandchild. And he loves the fish, except when we turn it on, then it scares him, and he doesn't like it anymore. So we got him a robotic fish that can't be robotic because it's too scary. Alright. I tried mixing the dries and the butter together. This is what I get. So we need the milk. I can't find a 2/3 or 3/4 measuring cup. Mostly because I'm lazy, and I'm also going to continue to be lazy and fill this about 3/4 of the way full, instead of trying to figure out mathematics. There he goes, flinging shit around. So yeah, no, if you hear random thudding and or things that don't sound good, I can assure you everything is fine, probably. If you hear screaming, though, that's also probably fine. Oh, no. I also need to add an egg into this, but I'm trying to get out all the lumps right now. There's so many flour lumps. It's fine. Everything's fine. Guys, why are you doubting me? I know you're not. I know you do, but you don't say it out loud. And look, I'm fine with that, but I need to stop doubting myself. It's waffles. Egg. Sneak attack egg. What are we making? We're making waffles. Would I consider a meet and greet? Maybe. I feel like not a lot of people would come, but like if you guys would want, I probably would. I think now that I've added all of the ingredients and my batter is actually like completely ready, now I think is the time that I can start finally heating up my waffle iron. Except this egg white part won't mix in. Got thick egg white. What is happening? I probably used to know what that part of the egg white was called. For some reason, they made me learn a lot about eggs in culinary school. I saw this TikTok, it was like someone explaining like I don't know, some science-y person explaining the breakdown of an egg from like the shell to the membrane to the fucking Claza, I think it's called. I don't know. Albumin? Yeah, that's probably what it would be called. What flavor of waffle? Oh yeah, shit, fuck. I was gonna add vanilla. I didn't do that. Should I do vanilla? I'm gonna do vanilla because I have bananas and Nutella to top the waffles with. I also have whipped cream. I do have maple syrup. I would prefer bananas with Nutella over bananas with maple syrup. And I'm really feeling out the bananas, so I could should I put some of the bananas in the batter? They're not very, like, they're pretty, like, they're not ripe enough to be, like, mushed into, like, a batter, I think. So I'm just gonna slice them for on top. Otherwise, I would have totally done that if I had riper bananas. But they're still pretty green, and I keep my bananas in my fridge like a crazy person. I don't know if crazy people actually do that, but everyone that I've talked to, I'm like, yeah, I keep my bananas in my fridge. I keep all of my produce in my fridge because it lasts longer that way. Like, do you know how long bananas last in the fridge? So goddamn long. So much longer than if you just kept them out on the counter. Like, the outside will look brown and gross, but then the inside is, like, perfect, and it's really funny fucking with people. Because you hand them a brown banana, and they're like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, open it, and it's a perfectly ripe banana inside. Slowly, psychologically fucking with people. That's my thing. That's what a cult leader does. Anyway, over to my appliance corner. Because it's the closest to the outlet. That's what I'm calling this now, my appliance corner. Before I only had 2 appliances. I had my mixer and my coffee maker, but now we can add my waffle iron to that. Waffles is good for dinner. It's a good time. So now I actually have to plug this back in now that we're serious about this now. That is my coffee maker. Serious. It has a little light on top. I don't know what the light means. The waffle maker did come with instructions, but not good instructions. Hold on, let me see if I still have them. Because I haven't thrown out the box yet, but I think I threw out the instructions. But it was like, yeah, like, bake until your waffle is done. Anywhere from 2 to 7 minutes. I'm like, I mean, I understand how to make a waffle. I've been to a continental breakfast at a hotel before. Like, it's possible. I did it a lot, actually. When I was in gymnastics, I was basically in, like, a hotel room every weekend. And that was the peak of luxury. Like, you can make your own waffle in the fucking waffle maker. But that one also had a timer on it. Do you think it's hot yet? Making hamburger helper? That sounds good too. Sometimes I'm definitely like in the mood for baking streams to just be like, I don't even want to bake. I literally just want to make dinner because I know I'm gonna have to make food. So I can either make food once for stream or I can bake something and then also cook myself something afterwards. Let me go get my scoop. Where is my scoop? You didn't actually pick up a scoop until you do that a couple times. Had rice in a bowl of golden grams? That sounds good too. Food is so good. I need to like, I don't know, do more with that. Alright, I think 2 scoops is good. Is that a good amount? Okay, I lied. 1 more scoop. 3 scoops. So this is probably enough for 1 more waffle. I can make myself 2 waffles. Am I gonna eat 2 waffles? No. But I can make myself 2 waffles. Is everyone just saying what they had for dinner? That's so cute. Tomato basil. That sounds good. Good. Today is National Noodle Day? Is that, no, it's National Pasta Day. World Pasta Day, that's what it is. It's starting to sizzle. Oh, it's coming up the sides. Oh. I probably should have stuck with the 2 scoops. Not gonna lie. Anyway, you know what? Shh. Shush. Shush. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. Add pasta. Yeah, it's World Pasta Day. Because at work we always, it's hissing and bubbling and it's frightening. But it is a waffle, so we're gonna keep it going. I just added a little too much batter. That's fair. But at work we always top the list with, like, the weirdest holiday for the day. Today is World Pasta Day. Tomorrow is Howl at the Moon Day, as well as Catch a Financial Crime Fighter Day, which I don't know what that is. Oh god. Like, you just fight world crime? But, like, financial crime? I don't know. Can you see the steam that's happening? Yes, you can. It's concerning. I should get a plate to put this on afterwards. Holy fuck. I also grabbed a fork and a spatula and this cute mug I bought at the grocery store. It says Witch's Brew. It has a cute look. It's a cauldron. It's adorable. Anyway, is my waffle done? We're getting there. We're golden brown, sort of. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but flip it over again. I don't know, honestly, what the flipping does. Like, there's heat from both sides, so why do I need to flip it? Is the real question. A little bit longer. Isn't it the IRS's job, not mine? Yeah, but like, I know it's a new moon. I referenced that in my email because I have to write an email along with sending out the list. And I usually like to talk about what day of, or like what holiday it is with the email. Oh Lord Jesus, this is coming out in pieces. Get. I'm afraid, but also waffle. Okay, so this time we're gonna do 2 scoops. I still don't know why I need 2 waffles, but that's what we're going with. But also, to be fair, I think I only have batter for 1 more waffle. / 2 more scoops. Scoop 1, scoop 2. I can also make, I guess, a baby waffle after this. Neat. I'm so totally not sending Mason a present with my order. Oh, he's gonna love it. Mason always accepts free gifts. But yeah, no, I was talking about that, and it's a new moon tonight. I literally have like an app on my phone to tell me like the phases of the moon. And I looked it up, and there's a new moon, and I was really sad because I was like, it's Howl at the Moon Day / night, because the moon isn't in the sky in the daytime, but it's also not going to be in the sky in the nighttime because it's a new moon, so I don't know. At least it's not sauteing. Garlic? Yeah, no. Sauteing garlic is awful. Also, can I help you? Do you also want a waffle? Like, you can have one, but I don't think you're gonna like it. Wait, what happened to our old moon? My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. God, sometimes I feel awful for making myself laugh. Like, really? But also, who else is gonna do it? If not me. I just cleaned off this table and now it's covered in waffle. That's fair. I also have cinnamon over here. That's not going into the waffles. That's rough, buddy. I knew someone would say it. Alright, flip it over one more time. But yeah, sauteing garlic, if it's like finely minced garlic, will just immediately burn like the second it touches the pan. So you gotta be careful with that. I don't like being careful. Alright, are you done now? You're looking crispy, but also somehow not done? Like, I know that these are supposed to be fluffy, but also I want them to not burn. And I don't want them to be raw. And I also want Mason to stop yelling at what? What? Sometimes he, like, screams at bugs, and, like, it's a nice, like... It's nice to know. I turned off the waffle maker, and when I say turned off, I mean unplugged it, because it's the only way to control the temperature. I don't know, but waffle number 2 is done. And also, this doesn't stay open very well. Oh, I guess... Oh, no, wait, it does. I'm just a first-time waffle user. Huh. Do I think I can do this? I don't even know if you guys know what I'm referencing, but... The answer is no, I am not a line cook. Actually completely just fucked up the waffle by doing that, but... Do we make a waffle sandwich? We have 2 waffles at this point. I'm actually probably going to save one of these waffles for tomorrow. For breakfast. Because that seems like a very solid plan. I also have a little bit of pancake batter left in this. Not pancake, waffle. Although technically I feel like they are basically the same. I'm making a tiny one with the residual heat, and when I say residual heat, I mean I'm turning the waffle iron back on. With the residual heat of the waffle iron. But I am going to save you guys, and... Oh, I dropped some of it on the floor, but don't worry, I cleaned yesterday, sort of. I did sweep. That is something I did do. 5-second rule is applicable everywhere except for my work, is what we say. Because the floor at my job is absolutely disgusting, and no matter how much you sweep and how much you mop and how much you attempt to better your life there, it doesn't happen. Thought I had an engagement ring on? Oh, that sounds horrifying. That's the spookiest thing I've heard all October. No. Spinny fidget ring. I'm not committed to marriage because I am committed to mental illness. Had to go chase your sister's cat back inside? Aw. Oh, absolutely not. No, I'm not 5-second ruling on the train. Dude, I'm not even eating on the train. Like, the vibe of the train makes me queasy. You think I want to eat something on there? No, not the place that I've seen a trail of blood. Not the place that men have touched themselves to me to. I don't like the train. Ergo, I don't do anything on the train other than exist. Again, it's brown, but I want it to be crispy and golden, and I feel like I probably should have added more sugar to do that. Also, I'm talking with my hands because I don't want to crouch down near the waffle iron. I have witnessed some severe burn injuries near or close to the facial area, and I don't want to be a part of that. One of my coworkers burnt her neck. It did not seem like a fun time, so I am not interested in that. I hike this up a little bit so it stabilizes so it doesn't close on my fingies. I still can't do it! Maybe it's because it's a waffle and it keeps breaking in half, but it smells burny in here. It's definitely the waffle iron. I'm not suspecting that it's not the waffle iron, but it does smell burny, and also that tiny piece of the waffle I just had is delicious. Okay. So now, I think I'm going to save this piece of waffle too for tomorrow. For breakfast. Because I don't work until the afternoon tomorrow, which means I have, to feed myself, because normally if I work early in the morning, then I get breakfast, but if I work later in the afternoon, then I just get lunch, and I don't even get dinner, even though sometimes I'm there until 10 p.m. Anyway, you guys keep an eye on my waffle. I'm gonna go get the toppings. I say as if I'm leaving the room when I'm just going to the other side of it. We got Nutella. We got a banana. I have whipped cream. Let's build a waffle. Alright. I lied, I also need a knife, and I'm also gonna grab these things because they're dirty. A knife! No! Anyway. You have some bullet hole scar stories? Wanna know how I got these scars making waffle? Dude, the amount of times I could be like, wanna know how I got these scars, and I can tell a stupid ass story. Most of my scars are healed up now, and I haven't had, a major burn in a while, which I'm very proud of myself for. But also, I have, where is it? I forgot which hand it is. It's this one. There's a cut on my knuckle, because I sliced my hand open at work, throwing away the garbage. I cut my hand on glass in the dumpster. It was a good time. I thought it was infected for a hot minute. Nope, turns out it was just really deep. I'm like, why isn't this healing? It's because you probably should have gotten stitches. But now there's a scar, and I definitely feel nerve damage. Because I occasionally bump that part of my finger and I'm like, ow, why did that hurt? There's a huge bruise there. There's not. There's just a whole ass scar where I sliced my finger open on the trash. Or all the dumb fucking cooking stories That it's just like, yeah, no, I didn't cut my hand on a knife. I cut my hand on caramel corn. Like, how does that happen? I don't know, because, yeah, actually, I completely know, because it's happened to me before. But, like, still. I'm trying to get all the holes filled with Nutella. You know how, like, when... I should have also put butter on this, but also there's, like, basically an entire stick of butter in these, so... Do I really need more butter? If I was eating it with maple syrup, yes, but I'm eating it with Nutella, so I don't need as much butter. Alright. Nutella, waffle. I'm gonna do what I always do with bananas and just slice it directly on... Oh god. Maybe this is why people don't keep bananas in the fridge. This is all like the stringy part. Why is it all weirdly connected? I don't know, but I don't like it. Like, what? What is that? That's not banana. I'm sorry I stabbed you with a Nutella knife. I promise. I promise I didn't mean to. There we go. Alright. Literally just... These are not ripe bananas. Now that I'm looking at these. I'm still gonna eat them because they're good bananas, but like they're... You know when you cut like a fresh banana and there's like that weird stickiness kind of to it? Or maybe I'm just fucking weird. There. Bam. 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 There was a method to this madness before, and now there's not. Now I'm just slapping the slices down. Oh no. Alright, I think that's all the banana that'll fit in there, and I'll just eat the rest. Waffle! Surprised we don't wear chef jackets. No, it's just t-shirts. To be fair, we did burn our arms enough that we got like super long oven mitts that basically go up to like where your t-shirt stops. But no one uses them because they're so stiff that you can barely use your arms in them. So, we have safety precautions in measure. We just don't use them. Last but not least, each waffle gets its own whipped cream dollop. Look at that! I made waffles! I'm so excited to eat these. I need a fork. I'm still a little nauseous, but I'm excited to eat now. Because, like, waffles. Like, I would straight up, like, one of my favorite foods are breakfast foods. Because, like, I don't know. They're just safe foods for me because breakfast foods. But, like, I would 100% order this at a diner and pay, like, $15 for this. But I made it! I don't know why this shocks me, as if this isn't my literal career, but... This is a waffle. Lego my Eggo. They're not Eggos. What are they called? I'm trying to come up with good wordplay. It's not happening. I'm off my game I'm off my game today, guys. As you could just tell by that last sentence I tried to speak. But yeah. That's it. I'm gonna go eat this, like, unless you guys want to mukbang on my floor. Which I may or may not do for like 5 more minutes while ending the stream, but I got waffles now. So that's all you get from me. It's fine, words are hard. They are hard. You know what's easy? Making waffles. You should do it. And even if you don't have a waffle maker, it's probably still a good pancake batter. Nauseous, what did I miss? I've had this rash around my lips for it's been a while. And I finally went to the doctor and she gave me medicine and she's like, hey, these are gonna make you nauseous. And then I'm like, wow, this medication makes me nauseous. A good time. But I am very excited for waffles. Which is why I basically just made myself dinner for stream. Pokeball waffle maker? Well, now you have to make waffles, Evan. Cause you gotta show me the Pokeball waffle maker. I'm eating now and you guys are probably like, finally. She stopped screaming. Is it magically delicious? Yes, but also this had nothing to do with the Lucky Charms man. I hope, unless he had a nefarious part in it that I did not know about, in which I hope he shares his pot of gold with me. I don't know where that was going. Again, words are hard, guys. Since I was corrected about Crunchyroll. Oh shit. This is where we are now, guys. My phone gave up. I'm sitting on the floor eating a waffle. One Piece Man or Spy Family? No idea. I'm not an anime fan, but hopefully the anime fans can get you. But I flied. You guys did fall. You guys go up there. I have a pop socket on the back of my phone, and my ring light doesn't like the fact that I have a pop socket, so my phone likes to fall off, but I'm sorry I dropped you guys, but I think that's it for today's stream. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my waffle. You guys, if you didn't, I know a lot of you told me that you ate already, but if you haven't eaten yet, go do that. I know most people eat dinner before 8 p.m., which is basically what I'm doing. I also have a crock pot, guys, don't worry. Actually, the crock pot down there. There is more things to add to the appliance corner for next time. Do I only stream on Tuesdays? I try to stream on Fridays, but there is a lot of times that, my work schedule conflicts with that, where I close on Friday so I can't stream, and then I try to stream on days that I have off, but like I need to use those days to clean my fucking house. It's sad. A sad time. Dip's yelling at me to drink water. I haven't done much of that today, so I'm actually gonna Anyway. But yeah, I definitely want to stream more. More streams are definitely coming. Because as I've said, I'm moving out of this apartment at the end of next month. And I'll be hopefully closer to work, so my transportation isn't going to be as bad. A lot of stuff is happening with my work at the end of the year, We're moving to a different location. We're basically breaking off from, like, the restaurants we were connected to, so hope there's gonna be a bunch of new stuff happening that I'm not even sure about, but I'm hoping for definitely next year I will be able to stream so much more, because I very much enjoy doing this. And heck yeah, currently eating tortellini? Hell yeah. But I think that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and so much for waffing? So much for watching. Let me show you the waffle I made. Look at that. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. That's all I got. Yeah. Also, my computer is dying. So thank you guys so much for watching and so much for being here, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.